Martin Fehervary is remaining on John Carlson's top pairing for a lot of moolah. But listen, Caps fans love this guy. So when I drop the fact that Martin Fehervary, who a lot of people watching this video, if you're being honest with yourself and you're not a Caps fan, you're going, who? Martin Fehervary is going to make $6 million a year for the next 7 years. And our friends at Puckpedia obviously are supplying all the information today, so we just want to do a quick shout out to them and say thank you so much. Claude Lemieux is his agent, and that is a big, fat, silly contract that takes him to age 33. And I feel like, guys, we got to, we've talked about this in a few other videos, but we got to get used to some crazy numbers today because we're in a different world now. We're not in a flat cap world. We're not in a marginally moved cap world. We're in a big expansion cap world.
We should already be used to it. And I think some of us owe Barry Trotz a small apology because Nick Hague was 6th on the Vegas Golden Knights in ice time last year.
Yep.
He gets traded to the Preds and he signs for $11 billion.
Yeah.
It's actually a similar term and cap hit to this.
Yeah. Kevin Ball,
same thing in Calgary.
Yeah.
$11 billion for players that, like, forget if fans don't really know about them. They weren't even top 4 on their own teams by most metrics, right? Like by time on ice and scoring. And now we got Fehervary, who is a good player.
well, he plays with John Carlson.
He's a good player, but he's 5th on the Capitals in average ice time amongst defensemen. You could be like, okay, let's not worry about the 11 seconds between him and Rasmus Sandin.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's tied for 4th. He has 25 points on the D core, which is also like, here, where was it? I think it was 4th. There it is. He's 4th. He's 5 points behind Sandin. Like, if you're in the top 4 at all, you're just getting cake today.
Yes. Well, it's interesting, Jesse. Fehervary's contract, I should have mentioned this, does not expire until the end of next season. So
Okay.
they are signing this in advance to keep the number low. Essentially, they got 9 more years of Fehervary.
And if
or
I'm not-
8 more years of Fehervary.
If I'm not mistaken, this is is every year of the contract UFA, or there might be one more RFA.
Yeah, one more RFA year, which would have been arbitration.
That causes it to be expensive as well. So all these deals are going to come in, and this video is going to age poorly, but like there's a reason I'm pointing that out. These are the first ones, Hague, Ball, Fehervary, of the new era, of the new cap reality, and because they're the first ones, we're all completely caught off guard.
Jesse, do you think that this is too much too soon for a guy like Fehervary, or do you kind of like this for the Caps? Do you think they're playing smart?
No, this is exactly how much he should be getting paid. Like I look at an Ivan Provorov deal where last night he got paid $8.5 million for an exact same position that Fehervary kind of plays on the Capitals. And that's a player who's older, is going to have his contract expire at late stages of his career. I don't know if he'll be around for the end of it. And you have Fehervary, who you mentioned, you're buying some of the RFA years at the beginning, and then you're going to his UFA prime years. And it's only $6 million under this new cap. I think this is a spectacular deal for the Capitals. And it's just right what they should be doing for a steady defenseman they have in their lineup. And he's playing 20 minutes a night. It's not like he's not like he's Drew Doughty soaking up 25 a night or anything like that, but he's going to grow into that role. And that's what you're betting on because he's a 25-year-old steady defenseman.
25-year-old who's already played 300 games. He's actually at 299, which bothers me. I can't wait for the first game of the season. So that gets erased. I mean, this is a guy who the Capitals obviously know extremely well. Like, you know, the 2 contracts we just brought up, like Hague, yes, is a Stanley Cup champion. He hasn't played a game in a Preds uniform.
Yep.
Kevin Ball has only been a Flame for 1 or 2 seasons. The Capitals know Martin Fehervary very well. So if anyone's going to take a leap of faith,
I don't think
that makes
is,
sense.
though.
It's them.
I don't think this is a leap of faith.
No, I know. Like, but do you understand what I'm saying? Like it's, if this contract was signed last year, we would have all of the Capitals front office committed.
I don't
But because the cap is going up, it makes sense.
There's a cognitive dissonance.
I think it's a standard contract for this type of player. I think they know what he is. He's going to play in their top 4 on the left side, and that's kind of what you're paying for this steady defenseman.
Now,
I think it's very reasonable.
What I keep asking myself, gentlemen, is what if he shot right?
Then it's 20.
Yeah.
What does McDavid get? Add 3 to that.
There you go. There you go. I mean, this is a left shooting
Yeah.
guy. So I guess what we're finding out is what the new, and remember, these are all re-signings. We don't know what the UFA real numbers are going to be yet, but the market for re-signing, I think we're kind of seeing it. It's Ball, it's Hague, it's Fehervary, all different defensemen playing different roles on their teams, although I think Hague is obviously moving up into the top 4 in Nashville. Ball is already a part of that in Calgary. We're looking at that and going, okay, so if you're a defenseman who can put up a few points, can move a puck like Fehervary can keep up with the best players on the ice, because sometimes when you're a complimentary player, it's not about necessarily driving it yourself. It's just about being able to work within that system. Hello, Chris Kunitz at the Olympics. I look at this and I go, okay, that's the new setting. You want to be a top 4 defenseman in the NHL? Well, you're guaranteed about $6 million on your second contract. Good for Martin Fehervary. Again, the deal is 7 years, $6 million, doesn't kick in until the 26-27 season. SDPN's free agency coverage continues.